Hi guys. I really wanted to focus on something today. This is just something that really is bothering me. I've been checking out some interviews and really listening to people testimonials about marriage and the success rate of marriage within the black community. It's really sad. A lot of the focus being put on black women is that if they're successful, it's hard for them to be married, within a strictly black marriage and it be successful, or even getting to the point of being married because of their social status or their success status. And it's really bothering me to know that I heard some of the things that the women said, and it's not even about the standards being set too high. It goes back to the mindset that we have without being transformed and renewed in our minds by the Word of God and by the power of Christ activating inside of you, understanding true human nature and understanding a true meaning of love. And these women were saying things about his height and the way he looks. And at the end of the day, if he can meet every standard financially, physically, even if the guy is their complete mate. They say even if at the end of the day I'm not attracted to him, then I wouldn't be with him. It's a catch-22 in the things that I've heard over all these testimonials and interviews. And I wanted to simply say that love and marriage, first of all, marriage is something totally different from love. First of all. Second of all, understand that marriage is a union. If you have all these things that you want, you saying this guy should have, if you have them already, why is there a big emphasis put on that? And I think that where a lot of women, especially black women, having all these stigmas about them already publicized and in the spotlight, I think it really puts them in a bad position to be successful in marriage. Because we got to understand that we need someone who is going to be in our lives that is going to basically edge us in the direction we should go. If they got all the things you're missing, it don't matter if he's making $150,000 a year or 115 cents a day. It don't matter. All that matters is you have the opportunity to have a union with someone who is going to fully support you, understand what you're trying to do, and they have resources you probably don't have to get you to that particular place. Okay, let's understand it. Let's keep that in focus. Let's go to love. You love your mother, you love your father, you love your brother, you love your sister. You love them. That is a condition of relation. And so we got to understand, love is a condition of relation. So if you have a relation or relationship with someone, then love can be acquired through those relations with that person, mother, father, brother, sister. In marriage, you should have relationship with this person. You should have things that you come together on, things that you are jointly together on to make happen. The progress goes through you and that person. You can love someone and that's not the person you should marry. If you're trying to be a teacher and you meet a college graduate and you've never been to college, that is something you're around someone who is educated and loves to be educated and took a advanced step in being educated, because that it means that much to them. So you got someone who is very interested in education, you guys will have something to click on. You can be fueled off of their dedication. Their dedication can cause motivation within you. Another example is if I'm looking to be into politics, I think it would be great to be around a economist. Someone who understands cash flow analysis, someone who understands how to budget. It would be great to be around that person because now I may have a vision and I may be a natural born leader, have leadership all through my DNA, but I must know how to lead. I must know what the people need and understand what I'm getting into when trying to organize and move a whole people forward. So that an economist may be just the thing for that politician or future politician, I should say. So let's not get caught up. There's a lot of politicians right now that were dead broke before they got in office. There's a lot of instructors who are some of the slower students in their class while coming up through the academic ranks. Let's make it clear. Stop with the drama. Stop with all these things you say. First and foremost, you should be led by God in anything you do. You should have a relationship with your maker because he knows you better than you know yourself. So that's first and foremost. Second of all, you should know yourself. You should know what's going on with you, or maybe what you want to occur in your life. And then you can move forward into having that type of relationship. And once having that type of relationship and understanding there's a bond now created between you and that person based on the relation, how you can relate to that person and how they can relate to you. I hope you're following me. Now you can think about marriage, but let's not get it twisted. Marriage and love is not the same thing. Love is acquired through relations. Understand that. Love is acquired through relations. It is a product of relations. Okay? So therefore, when you have that type of relation with someone and you feel that they are beneficial to you on all levels, then hey, that's when you should consider marriage. And to my black sisters, women, you're successful, that's great. You also need to know your history and understand there are a lot of bars set for your black counterparts. Black men are still highly discriminated in the workplace. Black men are still behind when it comes to education. They're still behind when it comes to etiquette because we came up through very harsh times and a lot of our teachers fell through the cracks. So it may be just some simple things that young black man is missing. But hey, who am I to tell you who to pick? Black, white, yellow, or green? Just understand that it means dedication and work. And sometimes you gotta work to get what you want. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you. It's your boy LA. Take it easy, my peeps and sheep. I'll see y'all later.